So, welcome back to another video of BPS by Jai Palaya Academy, and today we'll be discussing Unit 4, and that is strings. You won't believe what just happened. Okay, just half an hour before I recorded this complete video. But the thing is, I didn't turn on audio recording. The video got recorded, the audio is muted, so I have to re-record it again. Karma fate. So okay, no problem, let's record it again. So it's unit 4 strings. It's unit 4 strings, and in this particular unit we have to focus on three most important topics. The first one is what is a string, how to initialize a string, how to access a string. The second one is arrays of strings. And the third one is string manipulation functions. Okay, this one is the most important one, string manipulation functions. And we have two lab programs on this. In lab program series, I'll describe them anyways there, so I won't be covering these two lab programs here. And you already have a lab manual given by me, so you can go there and just prefer these programs after listening to this audio lecture. It will be clear for you. Okay, first of all, my health is bad, and making a video record again for 20 minutes is really heartbreaking. So I'll try to remain cool and record this. Okay, so let's start. The first one is what is a string. See, according to the standard definition, a string is nothing but a sequence of characters. String is nothing but a sequence of characters. The first in very funda, let's go very cutely. See, what are characters? Characters are any letters or any symbols that are available in the keyboard. Anything you hit will act as a character. Okay, and they are unique and they are single, that is single entity. Character can be A, or it can be B, or it can be C, or it can be a star, or it can be a division symbol. Even a blank space is a character, even a backslash n is a character, even a backslash t is a character. Okay, these are characters. Now we are talking about a sequence of characters or an array of characters. That is, if you take the character P, which is a continuation, after that we have A, we have N. So these individual characters will come together as a sequence or an array to form a string. The difference how you represent a string and a character is, a character is enclosed between a single quote, whereas a string is enclosed between a double quotes. Please make a note of this. Characters single quote, whereas a string is double quote. And string is an array of characters or a sequence of characters. So how to initialize an array of characters? Very simple. This is how you initialize a string, char a of 100. Okay, we don't have something like string A. Please, many people will get confused with this. We don't have something called as string A. It is just a character and it's a sequence of characters, so it's just an array of characters. Clear? Array of characters. And how to take an input for a string? Just directly go like this, scanf, and the format specifier for a string is %s. So write %s, scanf %s, and then you need not write the and symbol. And symbol is not there in string. Just write the name of the string and done. That's it. This is how you take an input for a string, that is %s enclosed between double quotes, comma, and a. Clear? And here you write scanf. And how to print a string? Similar, just write printf, format specifier is %s, and the string name is a. Clear? This is how you take an input to the string, and this is how you print a string. Unlike %d, %f, %c, we don't have address here. No need to pass the address. The moment you write the name of the string, the very first, that is, if you write a of 100, we have an array like this, and piece. So if your input is Pavan, Pavan, automatically at the A of 0th position, the character P will be copied. Next comes A, next comes V, next comes A, next comes N. Okay, and how to represent the end of a string? So it's a very special case. See here, in numbers, if you write 1 2 3 and hit enter, after a blank space is encountered, we get to know that it's the end of a number. But in characters, it's a very different thing, because even a blank space is a character, as I said. So if you write Pavan and hit /n, this, even the slash n is a character. It creates a confusion. So after your string is written, and if there is a blank space or a /n or a /t encountered in the keyboard input, automatically in the next point a null character is appended, which is /0. This is called as a null character. This will be appended at the immediately after an enter is hit. So this much, this particular part, pavan, PAVN is your string, and this is also appended to the string. This part will become your complete string. Okay, this is your string. So automatically at the end of every string we have null characters to point. This is the end of our string, end of string. And make sure you people know this null character. This can be asked in MCQs. So this clears what is a string, how to initialize a string, and there are many ways in initializing a string. Okay, you can initialize a string like this. Default initializations, a of 10 is equal to pavan, allowed. This is also allowed, and we can initialize char a. You need not even tell the space and you can initialize this pavan. This is also allowed, or you can go with scanf method and initialize that. That is also allowed. And you can also initialize something like this. A of 10 is equal to flower bracket open individually a comma v comma a comma n. This is also allowed. So there are many ways in which you can initialize a string. My best suggestion is go with scanf, no confusions. Go with scanf and printf. Done. So the next topic is arrays of a string, array of strings. See here, array of strings. Understand, string itself is array of characters. It's an array of characters. Now what are we telling? We are telling we want to learn arrays of strings, that is sequence of strings. So here, how to initialize an array of strings? As you people already know, it will be a 2D. First tell how many strings you have, then tell how many characters does each string have. First tell how many strings you have, then tell how many characters in each string do you have. It's just like writing a of 100, where this is one single string, but here we have 10 strings. So how to take an input? Go like this. For I is equal to 0, I is less than the number of strings, I plus plus. Okay, directly write scanf percentages. Focus here. Now you have to write the index of this particular box, that is a of I. That's it. You just write this part, you ignore this part. This is not required. Initialize this and forget this. Just initialize and forget this. Now you just have to focus here when you're writing your program. A of I ante this particular location. A of 0 lo you can store pavan. A of 1 lo you can store prakash. A of 2 lo you can store tejaswini. A of 3 lo you can store balram. Whatever names you want, however you want. Okay, so for printing also it's same. Use for loop. For I is equal to 0, I is less than n, where is n is number of strings, I plus plus. Just go printf percentages and write the index of the first part, only this part, that is a of I, where each of them will hold a strings. Okay, so in very simple, if your input is something like this, pavan, prakash, nayaka, for example my name, and you want to store it in array, 3-dimensional array, this particular section, a of 0 will hold pavan, a of 1 will hold prakash, a of 2 will hold nayaka, and in each a of 0 we have 100 strings. So that will divide this and store it like this. Is it clear? I hope this much is clear. First part tells you which string you want to print, and next part tells you what is that string containing inside it. That's it. This is called as arrays of strings, and you have a lab program on this to sort the given strings, to sort the given names in an alphabetical order. Which I'll explain the lab program sequence. But if you have my JBA lab manual, you can go there and refer it after seeing this video, because it's very simple, straightforward only. Okay, so the next topic after arrays of strings is completed, the next important topic is string manipulation functions. Please write down notes for this. String manipulation functions. నాకు చాలా మండుతుంది because I am re-recording this video again with my health been not supporting me today. Shiva. String manipulation functions. So please take down the heading for string manipulation functions. String manipulation functions are used to perform some operations on a given string to perform some operations on the given string using the inbuilt string functions. See here, when we talk about math.h, there is something called as power of a comma b. We have something called as square root of a. What are these? These are numerical manipulation functions. Okay, these are called as numerical manipulation functions. Now we are talking about string manipulation functions. The header file which contains them is, please take down, hash include string.h. The header file that contains string manipulation functions is hash include string.h. So whenever you are writing a string functions, please append this header file by default, string.h. Okay, now let's talk individually what are the string functions that are available inside this. The first one is, please make a note, all are in small letters, strlen. strlen, where str in each string function, whatever str is there in every string function, which means string. Okay, str ante string, it's not stringlen kontamandi em antunnaru, it's not stringlen or something. Str ante string and len stands for length. This is used to get the size of the given string, the length of the given string. See here, if we have a string a of 10 which is equal to pavan, PAVAN. Now we want to find out what is the length of this given string. You just have to initialize a numerical value int n. And then write n is equal to strlen and pass the name of the string you want to fetch the input. strlen of a. Now see here, in a we have one character p, second character is a, third character is v, fourth character is a, fifth character is n. This is this is total number of characters in the given string. Understand, total number of characters in given string. So we'll get the length of the string as 5. The total number of characters in the given string itself is the in output for this program, and answer is 5. This is strlen, string length. Okay, the second function is string copy, strcpy. Please make a note of this, string copy, strcpy. Take down, string copy function is used to copy the contents of one string into another string. Assume we have two numbers, int a is equal to 10 comma b. For example, a is equal to 10 comma b. This is nothing but writing b is equal to a. Now b is also equal to 10, a is also equal to 10. Ikkada kuda same. How to use strcpy? First write the function strcpy, then write the destination string name where you want to copy. Ikkada b kada, destination string name comma the source string name. So the content of a will get copied to b. Let's assume our string a has pavan, and our string b is blank. For now we just initialize b of 10, and you're writing strcpy of b comma a, and you are printing b and a. You will see both will print pavan. This is called as strcpy or string copy. Okay, and the third one is strcat. The third function is strcat, also known as string concatenation. Concatenation, what it does is, the contents of second string, the content of the second string will be taken and attached to the content of the first string. That is in very simple. Let's say my one string a is having the character pavan. Okay, and my second string b, you have to write bracket for string. I just missed it here. Okay, you have to write this bracket. My second string is Prakash. Okay, and now you are writing string concat, strcat. First write the first parameter as the first string name in which you want to copy it, and second one is b. If you write something like this, if you print a and b after this, you will see that a will be equal to pavan Prakash. The contents of second string will be attached to the content of first string in the end, whereas b will always be Prakash. The second string is unaltered. This is my string 1, this is my string 2. Now this is how it looks like. This is called as string concatenation, where the content of the second string will be appended in the end of the first string. Ante. String concatenation. Is it clear? String concatenation. Now go to the fourth function, string compare. strcmp, string compare. Let's see how do you write this. If a is equal to b, or if a is greater than 0, తెలుసు కదా మీకు. int a అని 2 numbers తీసుకుంటే you compare it. Here also you can compare two strings. Understand, here you can compare two strings. So how does this work is, let's say a is Pavan, okay, and వద్దు ఇంత పెద్దదు. a is, let's say a is bbb, a is bbb, whereas my b is equal to aa, b is equal to aa. So see here, when you compare the string, we are not comparing the length of the string, whereas a ki 3, b ki 2, we are not comparing the length of the string. We compare each character with each character. We will compare our first b with a, and we compare the second b with the second a, and then we compare the third b with nothing. We don't have anything here. It's letter to letter comparison. మీ registers ఉన్నాయి కదా, we have our attendance registers. Your names are sorted in alphabetical order. This is how this comparison works. Okay, when we write strcmp of first string comma second string, let's say for understanding purpose, my first string is Tejaswini, okay, and my second string is Usha. My first string is Tejaswini and my second string is Usha, and we write strcmp of a comma b. See here, alphabetical order lo they are already sorted. T, u comes after t, right? U comes after t, so this is fine, this is fine. But what if a is equal to Pavan and b is equal to Aditya? A is equal to Pavan and b is equal to Aditya. strcmp of a comma b, alphabetical order lo chuste Pavan should come below Aditya, right? Pavan should come below Aditya. In this case you will get a value, return value greater than 0. Understand this, you will get a value greater than 0. In the first case, since they are alphabetically sorted, you will get the answer less than 0. You will get a return value. If they are sorted in alphabetical order, you will get it less than 0. If they are not sorted in alphabetical order and both the strings are different, you get greater than 0. And let's say we have third string, a is equal to evar pettesko Balram, a is equal to Balram and b is also equal to Balram. See, both the strings are same. A is equal to Balram, b is equal to Balram, and if both of them are checked and both the strings are same, you get a return value of 0. Remember this. If the given string is not sorted in alphabetical order, then we get greater than 0 value. If the given string is sorted in alphabetical order, we get less than 0. If both the strings are same, we get a value equal. That's it. Okay, this is string compare. We are just comparing if the both the strings are same or not. First string alphabetical order lo value high unte greater than 0 vastundi, less unte less than 0 vastundi. In case both are equal, answer 0 vastundi. Please have a note of this. This just returns a return value for us. This will be used mostly in if statements. And the fifth one is string reverse. string of rev, string reverse, strrev. Okay, string reverse. Let's say my first string a is equal to b section lo evaru perlu gurtunayi naku, Abhinav, Putta, Kaushik. See here, my first string is a, my first string is Kaushik, okay, and if you write strrev of a, if you write string reverse, the output will nothing but reverse format, kihsuk ila vastundi, Kishok. You will get Kishok as the answer. This is called as string reverse. This is used just to reverse the content of the given string. Okay, and my sixth function is strlwr, which is called as string lower, that is, if my string has some content called as Stravya, shraya, okay, Stravya, and if you are using string lower of a, if you do this, all the letters in the word Stravya, that is all the contents of the string Stravya, will be converted into lowercase Stravya. This will be the answer. String lower, all will be converted into lowercase. Clear? And the second one is string upper, string upper. Here all the contents of Stravia. Let's take the same example. If you write strupr string upper of a, all the contents of the given string will convert into capital letter Shravya, Stravia. Okay, this is called as uppercase. So these are all the string functions. These are the 7 important string functions for your string chapter. So this completes strings, that is part A of your fourth unit. The second part is string structures and unions. I will just cover it in the next video. I'll try to do it today. I cannot guarantee that I'll do it today or not, but I'll try to do it today. Okay, is it clear? So this completes your fourth unit first part, and the lab programs you'll get it in lab program sequence, so nothing to worry. I hope the audio is recorded this time. If not, I'm gonna break this iPad. Bye.